this shiur is going to be for the Nishmat your father, Alav Shalom, what is his name? Mirachamim Abtan Ben Rivka. And for Be'ez Hashem, for the health of Yeshua Michael Wizman, Be'ez Hashem, that he will live this month. You know, this week, a lot of times I said the importance to see. Understand? That not everyone has the zichut to see the right things. And a lot of times I am very, very confused to see some people that they are very clever and they don't care. I mean, if it's just they open a little bit their eyes, they will see clearly the problems, and they don't want to see. It's like as an adult, would I cross the road if there is the traffic light when it's green and there is a lot of cars going fast? I will not cross the road. I am now. A dog. I saw a lot of times the dog, he don't care, he cross. He don't care, he cross. If the dog see another dog family on the other side, he will cross. Even that, he will die, but he will cross. Why? Because he don't see the danger. And sometimes, unfortunately, we don't see as well the danger. When the Torah said, if you do that, no good. I mean, touching a woman that she's nida is very dangerous. It's very dangerous. Mamash, it's karet. I mean, and they know that. You know, sometimes I tell people, you know that it's karet. You know what they said? I know. So you know why you do it. You know why you do it. There is no answer. You know what it is really the answer? Do you want to know the answer? Huh? Do you want to know? Because they don't have emunah. Because it's impossible. If they had emunah, they will not do it. They think they have emunah. A lot of people think they have emunah, but as I said last night, people maybe they will have the emunah when it suits them. But when it doesn't suit them, the emunah is weak. When you can see, how can you test yourself if you have emunah or not? Only when you are in trouble, you have difficulties, and still you have a big emunah HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That means you have emunah. But unfortunately, there is people that they like look at Balak. Balak, he has a big emunah. Balak, he asked from Bilam that he should build Mizbeah. How is it Mizbeah? Hotel.
Altar.
The hotel of sacrifice. 7. Can you imagine? And to sacrifice there, korbanot, sacrifice for Hashem. That means he believe in Hashem. And and Balak, all the time he ask him, no, what Hashem said to tell me. He believe in Hashem. So on one hand, you see he's believe in Hashem, and on the other hand, you see that he live in a contradiction. He will do everything against Hashem, like the same Bilam. Because unfortunately, their view, that means they do only what it suits them. And there is when Bilam said, "Ma tuvu alecha Yaakov mishkei Torah Israel," it's amazing, it's something incredible. Anyone who will see, will see the way that what's his name, Bilam was talking. Ma tuvu alecha Yaakov. Anyone who see that, he will see this Bilam is a big tzaddik. You will see this Bilam is a big tzaddik. But on the other hand, you know what he did? He gave a bad advice to Balak. He said, their God, he doesn't like man and woman together. Send them woman, and you will see what's going to happen. It's accurate. Now, this is not my show today. My show today, it's we already talk about that. What yesterday about the bad view, the good view. We talk about that yesterday. And today, I have a question. You know, we say "Schar be'al malika." In this world, there is no reward. You do mitzvah, don't wait for a recompense. Not wait for a reward. Because you know why? Because for a mitzvah, there is no price. There is no price. When you do a mitzvah, there is no price. A mitzvah, schar be'al malika, there is no price. Besides this, we never saw that Hashem will give you, if you do this kind of mitzvah, you have a reward. You know why? Because we don't know. We don't know the cost of the mitzvah. We don't know. Sometimes, look, the Gemara give you 2 mitzvot. If you respect your parents, you have a long life. But it's normal that you have to respect your parents. It's normal. It's normal. What the big deal? If you respect your parents, you have a long life. It's so normal. Just imagine, and even that it's so normal, HaKadosh will give you a big prize. Shilu Haken. That's what the Torah give you a reward if you do Shilu Haken. If you find some a bird and you find eggs, you have to take you have to send the bird and take the egg. If you do that, you have a long life. Yeah. It's incredible. It's what kind of mitzvah that? And for this, the Torah said, you have a long life. You have olam haba. Now, what about all the rest of the mitzvot? No, what about the rest of the mitzvot? There's a lot of mitzvot that you do, but the Torah, big mitzvot, Shabbat, Nida. There's a beautiful story about a man who passed away in Bnei Brak, and he had no money. So the Habra did not come quick to take care of him. The wife, she went to the rabbis, and they said, my husband is a big tzaddik, and he passed away, and there is no Habra to take care of him. So the rabbis asked her, who is a big tzaddik, who is your husband? So she said the name. We never heard of him. Yes, nobody knows him. He's a poor guy. He's a poor man, but he's a big tzaddik. Big tzaddik. How is a big tzaddik? Well, you know, we come from Russia. We're old people now. But in the system of the communism, for 40 years, he did not touch me. 40 years. Because the KGB was watching us if I go to the mikveh. And if they will catch me go to the mikveh, they will take my husband to Syria. Look, the Reshaim of this KGB. They put an agent just to waste money for an agent, just to watch out if this woman go to the mikveh or not. So I was Nida all the time. When the rabbis heard this, they made a quickly descend, they put papers all around Bnei Brak. A big tzaddik passed away, and the levaya, the funeral, is X hour, with the presence of all the rabbis of Bnei Brak. Now, at 40 years, what kind of rewards can you give him, this man? And the Torah don't say. So now my question is, Pinchas. Pinchas ben Elazar ben Aaron HaKohen. Pinchas, he did a big mitzvah. Yeah. Okay? You know, yeah. He sacrificed himself. I mean, since the beginning that he stand up to go, when he saw a man and woman together having a relationship that is forbidden, what he did, he killed them, and then the Mageva stopped. The Mageva is the epidemic stopped, because 24,000 Jews died because of this. So the question is, You know what Hashem said? Pinchas ben Azar, because he did that, I give him a reward. What I give him? He will be Kohen Gadol. What else? Pinchas will live, he will not die. He will be living. What else? No, what else? What else he give him? He give him that.
Kivuna.
Beside the Kivuna, he give him that he be Kohen Eliyahu Navi, and he give him the opportunity that in each Brit Milah, he will be present in the Brit Milah. So it's a reward that Hashem gives to Pinchas. And the Torah said that a man who does a mitzvah has no reward. And here, Hashem will give him a reward. So how he explain this? If Pinchas he did what he did, L'shem Shamayim, thank you. That's it. But why, we know Hashem will give reward, but why the reward, usually we give the reward after death. But here Hashem will give him the reward on his life. Understand? This is the question. You understand the question? Tzcha Amalika, and why Hashem give him the reward? Why? This is the question. I was thinking that, listen to this, usually, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, always he give reward. You know when? He does. If he see that you don't ask for a reward, he give you a reward. Because you don't ask, that means that you did it. You did it mamash l'shem shamayim. Because you did it for Hashem. So HaKadosh Baruch Hu, he will give you a reward. But when you ask for a reward, so then HaKadosh Baruch Hu is not happy. He gives you something, but up there you have nothing. Usually Hashem, he don't give a reward for a mitzvah that you do. But when Hashem is see that you don't ask for nothing, you did for Hashem, he may give you a reward, and even here, even in there. Usually HaKadosh don't give, because a mitzvah has no price. Yeah. A mitzvah has no price. You do tzedakah, you do hesed, you stand up to study Torah, you do Hok Israel, you do mitzvot. Hashem doesn't pay you. Hashem is happy, it doesn't pay you. But Hashem does pay you if you want, especially when you don't ask for a reward. Because here, when we talk about Pinchas, it said, Vayakom mitoch ha'eda. Everybody was standing. No, it was sitting. All the Rabbanim, Moshe Rabbeinu, Elazar, Pinchas, all the Sanhedrin, they were sitting, judging the Jews, what they did. And then he came, this man, Zimri, he came with his woman, Goya. And he started to fight Moshe Rabbeinu. And everybody was sitting. When Pinchas saw that, at that moment, he only thought about Hashem. He didn't think about the reward to do something, especially what he was going to do, it's very dangerous. He make his life in danger. The Gemara said that Zimri, he had 24,000 bodyguards. 24,000. How can you cross them? How can you go through this muraille, through this wall of human beings very well armed? How can you do that? 24,000 bodyguards. So that means that he did a suicide, but for Hashem. Can you imagine that moment he will think about his life? About his reward? To get something? No. His reward is just to remain alive, but he didn't care about his life. He cared about the kavod of Hashem. And he went. So what Hashem give him? What he give him, Hashem? Tell me, what he give him? long life. So this is a reward. No, it's midah keneged midah. You know why? You know why? Midah, no. Because Hashem, he wanted to kill the whole Jews. You understand? And because Pinchas, he risked his life, so he stopped the Gezerah. Now imagine how many Jews were there? A few million, yes? Just imagine those few million, calculate their life. Calculate if they have to live 70 years. Just make a calculation. If there is few million Jews, they have the average of living is 50, 60, 80. How many years he saved?
Millions.
Huh? How many years?
Pinchas. Hundreds.
No, I don't think he understands. Explain him.
If you take the amount, let's say a person lives 70 years, and there is a million people, let's say. There's more than a million people, there's a million. So you do 70 times a million.
Oh, yeah,
so you saved hundreds of millions a year.
So he saved. So midah keneged midah. So it's not. So it's not a reward that he got. I mean, he saved their lives. He risked his life. He saved their life. So they did not die. So Akash said, because they saved their lives, the life that you saved from them, I give it to you. So this is the long letter that he got. And why he got the Kihuna Gdola? Now people think that to be a Kohen Gadol is a kavod. You know, you risk your life being a Kohen Gadol. You risk your life when you go to the Kodesh HaKodashim. And besides this, being a Kohen Gadol, you have to be humble. You have to be a tzaddik. It's a big work. It's a big work. So finally, Hashem, we think that Hashem gave to Pinchas a reward. He did not give him a reward. The Gemara said, "Bidinu shitu scharo." I mean, it's normal that he will get a reward, but not a material reward. He did not get he got a spiritual reward. To be a Kohen Gadol, it's risky. You have to deserve to be a Kohen Gadol. So it's a spiritual. What Pinchas did, he did something spiritual. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yeah.
So he got something spiritual. He got the long life that he got. Well, do you think Pinchas he become a malach? Don't forget that.
Yeah.
And to be a malach, you don't eat. Do you think a malach has a pleasure? No. So what is his reward? What if you win the lotto? $1 million, $10 million. This is a reward. But he did what reward he got? Pinchas. To be a malach, to attend every Brit Milah. You understand? So this is the answer of our question. If there is no schar, if there is no reward in this world, so why Pinchas, when he did that big mitzvah, why Hashem gave him a reward? No, the answer is he did not get a reward. He did not get a material reward, he got a spiritual reward. And now I would like to tell you what is a reward. But I want you to listen to this. How much HaKadosh Baruch Hu is fabulous, is fantastic. I was in Toronto last week, and something happened. Look what Akash Baruch Hu, how he governed the world. Hashem is fantastic. I was there last. It happened that a man, very important man, he called that he wanted to see me Wednesday morning. Tuesday morning at 9 o'clock. I said, okay. 9 o'clock, so he will be the first one to be received. It's very, very important. And there is a big Vatz Hesed, big Vatz Tzedakah. And the people told me, Rabbi David, this man he can help the yeshiva of Toronto. Because when I'm in Toronto, I give a lot I do marketing for the Kollel of Toronto. So I do my best that they will have anything they want or what they need. So I thought, okay. And I was supposing to receive people till 4 o'clock. That's it. Last appointment 4 o'clock. I had to go to the airport because I had to catch the 7:30 flight to New York. So that was that. And suddenly this man, he called, he said, I'm sorry, I'm not coming.
Wow.
Okay, no problem. It's Hashem. הרוע הגבר אשר יפתח באדם. In life, you are not allowed to lie on somebody. Maybe when I heard his name, maybe I had some bitachon on him, and I'm not allowed. My bitachon should be always on Hashem. Always on Hashem. My bitachon always. I am not Rabbi Haim Pinto. That Rabbi Haim Pinto had a big bitachon. You know Rabbi Haim Pinto? You know God? My grandfather, he never went to sleep with his money in his pocket. Never, 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 never. When he had money in his pocket, he couldn't sleep. Yeah. And because for him, דבר יום ביומו. יום ליום יביע אומר. Every day you have your parnasa. Every day in the day. Every day. It's I see people making money, put in the bag, making money, put in the bag, and they don't enjoy themselves. I know some people, they work like a horse, and they don't enjoy their money. They don't enjoy their money. The Gemara said, as long as you have money, enjoy it. Do mitzvot, do ma'asim tovim. Because you think about your children. Your children, maybe they will not do mitzvot. So at least you can do them. So keep some for the children, but don't be work like a horse and you forget the family. No. And I know people like that, Bemeta. So it's terrible. So I said, well, one day he wouldn't sleep, and he asked his wife, by the way, that's belongs to my grandmother, the wife of Rabbi Chaim Pinto. Wow. Yeah. The wife of Rabbi Chaim Pinto, Alav Shalom. Tzaddik, big tzaddik. So he went to his wife, he said, Miss Oda, did you touch my pocket? She said, yes, tomorrow is Friday, I took some money. He said, no, that money, it doesn't belong to us. It doesn't belong to some aniyim. That's why I can't sleep. Put it back, tomorrow you have anything you want. So when I heard this story, I said to myself, look the difference between we and him. When we don't have money, we can't sleep. When we have no money, we sleep. I'll be happy to when he had money, he couldn't sleep. When he had no money, then he went to sleep. Why? Because he has emunah like Hashem. So in life, we're not allowed to rely on people. We have to have emunah on HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That's it. Okay. I said, well, maybe I thought too much about him, that he will help me, will give, and then HaKadosh Baruch Hu, he want to show me, hey, you rely on him. Look, he's not going to come. Okay. But there was a woman, listen that. At 4 o'clock she called. She wanted to come. They told Madame, you cannot come. Because at 4 o'clock the rabbi, he left the house. So she said, please do me a favor, I live 1 hour away. She was crying. My husband did not give me the gate. And I have emunah. If Rabbi David give me a bracha with the zechut of Rabbi Chaim Pinto, maybe they'll be a miracle. They told her, Madame, it's impossible. And I feel sorry for her. I said, I cannot wait another hour. 4:30. Listen to this, huh? The rich man called. He want to come at 5:30. So what can I do? I started to think, what can I do? He want to come at 5:30. That means if I have to wait to postpone my ticket, I have to change the ticket. So I asked to Mr. Reichman, he has an agent in Toronto, can you help me to change the ticket? He said, there is a ticket, 9 o'clock ticket. If you want to go at 9 o'clock, I put you the 9 o'clock ticket. I said, do it. So now, that woman, she called again. If there is any chance, by the way, that the rabbi wants to stay till 5:30 so I can come. So I said to the man, give me the telephone. I told the telephone, I said, because of you, I postponed my ticket. Instead of going at 7:30, I am going at 9 o'clock because of you. He said, why because of me? He said, because you pray to Hashem. What Hashem did, the man that is supposed to see me in the morning, he did not come. And he came only at 5:30. Why? Because Hashem knew that at 5:30 you want to come. So for you, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, he changed the program of that man. Instead of coming at 9 o'clock in the morning, he's coming at 5:30, so that both of you, I will receive you. Look at HaKadosh Baruch Hu, how Hashem will take care of people. And this woman, I saw only a few minutes, but she was happy. She was crying from happiness. She was so happy. She was crying. She said, I am sure Hashem is going to help me to get the get this year. Look. Hashem knows that I will not postpone my ticket for her. I'm going to lose a lot of money. I have to buy 2 tickets, and usually this is the. But Hashem knew that for the rich man, I will postpone the ticket. This is logic. This is something normal. But it's not normal. For Hashem, it's not normal. For Hashem, you must do your best even for the poor people. But the Tzara is big. So what Hashem is, because I have a lot of, between you and me, it cost me $800. It's yeshiva money. I could speak to her on the telephone, give her bracha. I have a lot of answers. So what Hashem said, what Hashem decide? No. This man will postpone this ticket. He will postpone the appointment in the morning, and he will come the evening. So in the evening, you will receive him, and you will receive the lady. And both of them were happy. And you want to know something else? You want to know the best? That rich man, he did not give me nothing. And what it is the teaching? What is the Musar? David, do your job. You are here to help people. You are here. The rest, I take care. And I was happy. So I did a mitzvah, שלא על מנת לקבל פרס. So I did a mitzvah without a reward. And I was very happy. You know what happened? My ticket, the plane, he left Toronto at 10 o'clock. Hashem wanted to test me. At 10 o'clock. When I arrived home, Tuesday night, I was exhausted. Behemoth, I was... But this is... A mitzvah like that, there is no reward. The reward is later. So this is what Pinchas ben Azar, when he did what he did not do that to get a reward, or to be Kohen Gadol, or to win the lotto. No, he did what he did for Hashem. So because he did what he did for Hashem, and he did not think about the reward, so I gave Hashem, will give him a reward. So B'et Hashem, HaKadosh Baruch Hu will give you bracha, v'atzlacha, bריאות, פרנסה טובה, and B'et Hashem, we see all of us Mashiach.
حيم بنتو وقف لنا زي خو